The Madness of King George. Directed by the Truthers. Sick. Oh, we love you, Scott. Fawn. Oh, Val, we love you, Scott. You're so clever. Truth Justice. Oh, you're brilliant, Scott. Martin Deum. Go on, Scott. Here's some more info. He sells children to America from pizza orders. Yeah, it's true, Scott. Yeah, Scott, I checked it all out. Yeah, it's all true. Grumpy Granny. Gone on about Savile, left, right, and centre. Feed him some more crap and some more tippies. That's fine. To have to leave my own house because of some maniac that was fed crap by a bunch of truthers, and he ran with it, and he gave him tips, and he got excited, and he got more tips, and he now thinks he's a famous person. Well, suddenly the tips are dried up because the truthers are in reverse. What have you done to that man? What have you done to him? What have you fed him on? AD's sexual deviant. AD's a con man. AD's a crook. AD owes tax. AD. What did you do to him? You turned him into a frigging monster. Where he does 8-hour lives. 8 hours trashing me. And you're in there laughing and giving him tips and saying, we love you. It's like the Madness of King George. You pathetic cretins. I won't even tell you what they accuse me. It's disgusting. But they accuse me. It's a guy in Warwickshire and a woman who's a hairdresser. So anyway, I put all this together and all the films and everything. And I thought the police would say, well, it's okay. They're all mad. Don't worry about it. We'll log it and goodbye. No. Val and Chuffer. Can't say too much. Malicious communications is a charge the police are bringing every day now to these people. And from next to none, there's now, I think, 5,000 a month being charged with malicious communications. And it's mainly because of football. Mainly football. I won't say anything else about my case, but footballers are famous, right? And they won't stand any shit because they got millions of pounds. Some of those footballers get paid £1 million a week, right? And they got some damn power. They have. And if they happen to be of a different colour, right? And someone on YouTube sends them a message, they don't stand any shit. They just give it to the police. And the police go, that's so-and-so, even though they're hiding behind a false name. That so-and-so from, let's say, Stratford. So that's so-and-so from Stratford. We've got his address. Let's go around there and arrest him. And you know what? That's what they do now. And I never knew this. Until I realized, yeah, it's a bit like the domestic violence. They're taking it seriously, guys. I'm so pleased that they now take it seriously. Malicious communication, causing people distress, is now an offence that people are being arrested for all over my country. And I'm so pleased to tell you that. So I'm telling you guys, if someone accuses you of something, you can now have faith that the police will act. And I'm proud of my police force. And I know a lot of people say I trash the police, all right? No, I push the police to be more honest with us. But the people I've dealt with this last week have been fantastic. And you know what? When you're innocent, you have this great feeling of, it doesn't matter what they say because I'm innocent, right? If you're innocent, I can laugh about it, right? If I was guilty, do you think I would go to the police? No, I delete it and shut up.
Malicious communication, veiled threat.
I have grandchildren. I wish I was younger. I'll be right up there to where he lives, but I can't. And have a chat to him. I'd love to have a chat to him. Not on here, but he needs help. Real help. He's been confused by these truthers, lied to, and swallowed it. I even saw Maria Suarez in there. He made up my own daughter's whole life. He made up a whole life for my daughter in his head in 5 minutes. And said to her, help me take this effer down to my own daughter. And when we take him down, I'll be your daddy now. I'll be your daddy now. Wish I was younger. I wish I was younger.
Is that a veiled threat?
That skinny weed would be off the weed.
Yeah.
Oh. It's hard to laugh about it, but what else can I do?
Threaten me more?
Talk about the weather, yeah. I mean, like the doctor told me once that everyone's capable of murder, and I sort of didn't believe him. I do now. If someone was to attack my family enough, I'd do anything to protect them. Anything. If I saw somebody who was saying things about my daughter and I saw him in the road, could I stop myself from being physically violent? I wonder. It's good to live. I live in this city and not another city, because that's the way I'm feeling right now, that I really want to let some aggression out on someone. Because I've had a word with my daughter today and she was crying. And I drove away from there thinking, where should I drive? Should I drive up country? I guess the good thing is I'm too old. So I went to the doctors instead about my knee, and she said, Alan, you're doing great. You're doing fantastic. Which is good, isn't it? I know he has mental health problems. People have written to me, he has many problems mental health wise. But now he's giddy with the money you gave him and the fame you gave him. He's boasting how famous he is. What have you done? The madness of King George. You've just ruined his case. You haven't got a clue. None of you. But I'm telling you what it's done to me. I'll tell you what it's done to my daughter. I'll tell you what his message did to my daughter. And don't tell me she's old. She's 21. That's a kid to me. I'll be your daddy now, he says, leering. You know your old man's been terrible all his life, kept all these. He doesn't know my daughter. He's never spoke to her, and she never will speak to him. I promise you. Malicious communications carries a sentence of 2 years minimum. What have you done to him? You think I've been just sat around for 3 days doing nothing? You can't try to ruin my life without me fighting back, guys, can you? You wouldn't want me not to fight back, would you? Of course not. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of saying this is a pity party. This is an angry party. This is angry Alan. And I am doing something about it. And I will prosecute.